With only 6 points separating the bottom from 10th position, the fierce competition of the Premier League is unquestionable. And as we head to the Etihad this Saturday with high hopes of doing the double over Manchester City, Ole told us it's not just Pellegrini and his men who need to beware, because in this league, nobody is safe.
I think we're in the same position as many, that we just concentrate on getting our performances right, because then that will lead into the points coming, results. So for me, that's my focus, to maintain the mentality of, oh, we're in the Premier League now, let's go and enjoy it, let's not be overawed by big stadiums. We're going up to Etihad Stadium now, which is a daunting task, but that's a great challenge and it's a great test. And for the boys to go out there and have that feeling of, I'm testing myself against the best now, that's what you want.
This week we welcome Mats Muller-Daly to the Bluebird camp, and the gaffer went on to tell us how his Norwegian duo are settling in.
Oh, they've done really well. I think they've obviously they enjoy it. They come to a new environment, and I think they've done really well. The players that are here from before, it's always good to get some new faces in to maybe kick you in the behind. But it's one of them that, oh, I need to start going again because we've got more players to pick from, and it's going to be a long season. We're going to rotate, so we've got some fresh legs in.
I've heard a lot of very good things about Mats in particular as well. Some of the boys have said that he looks very strong in training, and I believe you compared him yourself to Januzaj.
Oh well, that's the comparison there is because of the age. They came to United at the same time, obviously, so the good talents. Mats is going to be his own player. He's a different stature to Adnan, obviously, so you can't really compare them in that respect. But he's great at finding space. Close technique is fantastic, and he's young and he wants to improve, wants to learn. He's got a great mentality, so it'll be interesting to see when he gets a chance in the Premier League.
And from the youngsters in the squad to the more experienced, Ole told us how he's looking to his senior players, in particular Craig Bellamy, to lead his team.
You know, it's very important. Players like him, Mark Hudson, you know, when you get to the 30s, that you've been around, David Marshalls, you need these players to stand up and deliver, of course, in the dressing room, but also on the pitch. So Mark really performed well the 2 games he's played for us now. Craig came on and made a difference, and David's probably been the player of the season so far. So of course we do rely on the experience they have to help everyone, because it is Premier League is a tough place to be. So you need that personality.
And Nicky Maynard's gone out on loan this week.
Yeah, Nicky's had a bad time with his knee injury, so he's not really got back to full fitness or match fitness. He's fit enough, but to give him the chance to get to the player he was or he can become, he needs to play more regular football. So 45 minutes here and 20 minutes here is not enough for Nicky at the moment. So it was a great chance for him to go to Wigan, and they're a top championship side, and he'll score goals.
More from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer later in the show. With 2 trips north to Manchester coming up, young Declan John assessed what's going to be a tough January.
Extremely tough games. Going up against United and Man City, so we just need to get as many points as we can, really. You know, it's going to be tough, but we just got to find the points from somewhere.
And Dec went on to talk about how he's enjoying his football.
Well, I think it is living the dream, to be honest. I mean, you know, there's boys my age all over the country that would love to be what I'm doing, so I'm privileged to be where I am. Obviously, it took a lot of hard work, but you know, after the start of the season, I played a few games, and you know, you're coming out to the stadium, you're signing autographs, and it makes you think how lucky you are to be where you are.
Remember this celebration? Well, he played a vital role in that 3-2 victory against Man City at our first home game of the season. And today, Fraser Campbell looked ahead to Saturday and facing them again on their turf.
Well, hopefully the game will go the same way and we can get 3 points and we can score again, but you know, probably the game will be the same. It's going to be a tough task. We're going to have to stick together as a team, defend really well and you know, try and take us chances when we get them. I think they're a different team to when we first played them start of the season. You know, they've been on some good form at the minute. It's going to be difficult, but you know, we've got nothing to lose going up there, so hopefully we can, like I said, repeat the first game of the season at home and get something.
And Fraser has no doubts that the team won't be overawed by their opponent's recent strong form.
For me, you just put a lot of pressure on yourself, knowing that if you don't turn up, you don't perform well, that it can be 6-7-0 because you know they've got every player's an international, so it can really hurt you if you don't turn up. So for me, a bit of fear, thinking you know if we don't come here and do really well, they're gonna you know, take the mick really.
That motivates you, does it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know, no one really wants to get beat, and no one really wants to get beat comfortably. So for me, I've got to keep on top of it and try and make sure that doesn't happen. That's something you know we've got in our changing room. You know, we don't ever back down. We know that we've got good players in the squad. We've got good ability, and like we said, we beat them early in the season. So why not do it again? We've got to believe in ourselves, and hopefully we can, you know, take all them things that you just mentioned and just throw them out the window and just go out there and play.
The Cardiff City Community and Education Foundation hosted a learning disability tournament last Sunday. There was a fantastic turnout for both players and spectators. A great day enjoyed by all. It was Kimbo's goal against Manchester United that impressed you guys the most for November's Club Goal of the Month. December's nominations are now up, so get involved and vote. It was back to winning ways for our women's team, who beat Aberystwyth 3-0 last weekend. Well, we liked it last time with Nooney and Huds. This week we pinned down Craig Bellamy, who was joined by Ben Turner for our game of teammates. It's the night before a game and your favourite film is on TV, but Craig absolutely hates that film.
Yeah.
Does he? A. Tell you it's on, fight his corner and just hope you don't watch it. B. Just turn the TV off and hope you haven't noticed. Or C. Does he let you watch it and cast a blind eye?
You probably turn off the telly.
Would he?
Probably.
Would you put up a fight as well? He'd have none of it, I imagine.
It just, yeah, patch it straight off.
Yeah, you'd let me watch it.
Is he?
Yeah, I reckon.
Bully him into it, wouldn't you?
You wouldn't get a choice.
Ben said that you turn it off.
Just turn it off. No nonsense.
No nonsense, you'd have none of it.
Yeah.
And you said, what did you say? You said you'd...
Yeah, I would. Well, I'd have my own way anyway, so.
So, in either scenario, Craig wins.
Yeah.
That's just not fair. It's Craig's mother's birthday and, surprise surprise, he's forgotten. What's he most likely to do? Is he going to phone a florist for an emergency bouquet delivery? B. Drive straight to a house and insist that birthday lunch was always the deal? Or C. Will he admit that he forgot?
Florist.
Florist.
A.
Mum's birthday, you both went for the florist and the bouquet.
Yeah.
Is that what you both do?
Yeah, I would do, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you even forget your mum's birthday?
I've probably got it in there, to be fair.
Yeah, really? Craig is going on a first date and he's looking to dress to impress. Which combo is most him? Given what he's wearing. Chinos and a t-shirt. B. Shirt, jeans and a blazer. Or C. Would he just play Billy Big Balls and turn up in his full kit?
Blazer.
Blazer, yeah, he's rocking a blazer today. Blazer.
Jeans, shirt, blazer.
Shirt, blazer.
And no, I couldn't see him in a blazer, but yeah, it'd be jeans, shirt, yeah.
Oh, the first date scenario, what would you both wear? Craig said you'd go for shirt and jeans, but no blazer.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's right. And he went
Far
the same. Given what you're wearing today.
Yep,
Go.
yep.
Craig has a chance to take part in a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Which does he pick? Does he go skydiving, swim with sharks, or will he run the New York Marathon dressed as his favourite superhero?
Definitely not that. Sharks or skydiving.
He's actually done one of them.
Like a shark, so I think a shark.
Yeah, he's swum with sharks, you just saw that.
Swim with sharks, I've done that, so yeah.
Imagine Beth throwing himself out an airplane, actually.
No, could I couldn't think of, yeah, that would be a tough one to do. Marathon, if you've played football, it's the last thing you'd want to do.
True.
I don't want to ever run again after football.
Even in New York, dressed as a superhero?
Certainly not.
That is so loud.
Certainly not. He's 50 centing it up as well.
Last
B,
win.
I'll go B.
Ben got it right, and you said that Ben would also go swimming with sharks. Is that what you do?
Yeah, would you?
You wouldn't skydive.
No,
I really
rather
can't
the
imagine you
sharks.
jumping out of a plane.
That would be a bigger rush, I reckon.
I'm not a marathon now. Exactly. Why would you? You can't chuck a marathon into a footballer.
Can't go running, can you?
You're playing a game with FIFA and you leave your unlocked phone in Craig's reach. Does he A. have a cheeky look through your photographs? B. send an inappropriate text to your mum? Or C. absolutely nothing? Because he's just not like that.
Photos?
Do you reckon?
I don't know, maybe.
And then hold it against you.
Nothing's a bit boring in it. I don't reckon he takes me one.
Nothing. He would know better.
I
He would definitely know better. Yeah, he would. Yeah.
And the last one. You both leave your unlocked phones. Craig said that you do nothing. And you said that Craig would look through your phone.
Only because I thought nothing was boring. I thought, you're not going to take someone's mum, are you?
But you know what? I probably would.
You would what? Go through his pictures? I bet you would as well.
Yeah, I'd see. But I wouldn't expect to catch much, to be honest. I wouldn't expect to see too much interested.
You do not.
No. Maybe the M50.
Back to the gaffer and why doing that double isn't out of the question.
It's happened before. It's happened that top teams have come to a period of we're winning loads of games now, and you might get to the top of your game every time. We've got to get to the top of our game. No worries. We've got to perform at the highest level. Everyone, we've got to stick together as a team, make it difficult for them, ride our luck at times, of course, but it's possible.
Man City are a team with two of the three top strikers in the league so far this season, Aguero and Toure. That's going to be a bit of a problem with that. How are you looking to contain those two?
Oh well, you can't just look at two players. You look at Dzeko and Negredo scoring goals. You got David Silva, who's one of my favourite players in the league now, because he's that adept at finding space. Plus the fullbacks keep coming, so now we've got it all on. But we're relishing it. We want to go there, test ourselves, get a performance, get something out of the game, get something that you can go to the next game into and say, yeah, we've improved.
As a striker yourself, obviously scoring goals is important. The big games like Man City, Man United coming up as well, do you kind of thrive off of those more than perhaps the games where you expected to win, expected to take points?
You know, big games are always important in your career, but for me, when you played against if I played, I was just there to prove myself, and that's what happens at City, Chelsea, United. It's the best teams now. They've got so many players, so they rotate. So the ones who come in, they've just got to prove to the manager, I want to play. So whoever they pick on Saturday against us will be a tough game. Whoever I pick, I expect them to believe in themselves, have the confidence that we can do something against these teams. Because we've got an owner and we've got a club now that wants to be successful. And we're not going to say we'll never get up to the top 10, because we will. That's where we're going to. So that's when you play against the big teams, you test yourself. These players we can count on, they maybe not.
And finally, an update on Andrew Taylor and other injury news ahead of Saturday.
Yeah, Andy's had an operation on his calf, so he'll be out for a few weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before he can start training again. So yeah, we are down a little bit on the fullback areas, but Kevin McNaughton's come in and done really well against Newcastle and Arsenal. There's a couple of knocks from last week. Fraser had a few knocks, so Kimbo's missed a couple of sessions. So we'll see where we are on Friday morning.